Good WCC rivalry. It seemed like it was, and not nothing to be unexpected. I think this well-coached team, coming off a loss and playing at home, and you know how our guys responded. Everybody responded really well. Played a lot of motion, and St.Marys kept coming back, tied that thing up, and we were able to make some good stops down the stretch and made some big plays that and hung on.
What was key for you guys in that run there early in the first half? I think it was 17-6 run.
I think our D was really good. I think we were really on the scout. They do a lot. It takes about an hour and 15 minutes to walk through all their stuff, even though a lot of it ends up in a ball screen. And but they put guys in different places, and you really got to be on it. And they made their adjustments at halftime, took advantage of it a little bit. It's a little hard second half to guard because we like having our defense right in front of us. We kind of help our guys. So. I thought we were guarding well, and we didn't foul there for a stretch. You know, we were pretty good. I thought really good on staying vertical. We work on that a lot. All you were pretty good about keeping people off the line. So, I mean, that's my best guess from what I remember.
Frankie, you kind of do whatever is needed to be done. Generally, it's not scoring a whole bunch, but 18 tonight and 10 in the first half. That's more than you're used to. What did you see? What did you feel that you had to do there in that first half?
Well, I knew they were going to be kind of center field and ball screens. I knew if I could turn the corner, I'd get open shots, 15 to 12 feet. And I was able to knock some of those down early. I got open three to get me going. So I was just trying to be aggressive and taking what they gave me, and they were leaving me open, so I was looking to score.
I want to phrase this correctly, but 2 or 3 years ago, you had beaten St. Marys. This place might have erupted. Your players might have been pretty darn excited. Is this team now expecting to be at St. Marys?
We were just expecting to play well at home, and they're pretty purposeful in everything they do. We talked about intent, playing the way we did, and it's a long season. Coaching up where you get it's a big win, trust me, emotional, but we got to turn around. We got to get a play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock and go down to LA and play Pepperdine in their gym. So. We got good, like I said, all year. We got really good senior leadership. They want to give themselves the best chance to win. So I think that's part of why they behave that way. They have high expectation, high self-esteem. A lot of things that went with coach guys.
Nate, and like both of you guys, the older guys on the team, what does it mean to now have beaten St. Marys in back-to-back games that hasn't been done since you were at St. Marys your first year?
It definitely means a lot. It means that we're progressing in the right way, which is, what we expected to do. Coach Kyle always says, when these guys get to become seniors, that's when we'll be good. And I think we've kind of taken that and run with it. And so that's kind of just showing up, and hopefully it shows up the rest of the season.
Nate, you came into the game shooting 40-something% from the line. You went 9 for 11. How'd that happen?
I pray before every game, and he was with me tonight. And also I've been practicing a lot. That's kind of, some guys come in and just start shooting threes when they warm up, and I've been trying to just get on the line and shoot free throws, and it's paying off.
You guys play with the lead for most of the game. Can you talk a little bit about how you guys are managing the game down the stretch? Sometimes it can be hard to play with the lead and close the game out. Are you guys getting better at that as the season goes on?
It's a great thing to have to work on, playing the league. But I mean, we literally are like a Big Ten football team back in the Woody Hayes, O'Shemlock era. We are kind of a running 3 times, pound the ground, and then fight for first downs. And so we do it defensively. And we do it defensively, do it on the glass, and then we're gonna try to get the ball inside to our guys, which is different than what we played the first 2 years. That's just playing to our strengths, and like Nate and Frankie talked about, our team with Matt and Jimbo, they've been great for us. Nate, like I said, it's great to see Nate get out there, and it's really helped us, I think.
Fred, you and Jordan are obviously the faces of your team, so to speak. You didn't play against him the whole night, but you played against him some. Is that extra motivation, or do you want to say, you know what, it's just USF against St. Marys, it's not Frankie Ferrari?
No, it's definitely USF versus St. Marys. He's a tremendous player. We knew going in, he's like 22 a game. I think it's the top in the WCC conference. So credit to him, he's tremendous. He scored, I think, 8 points in that 45-second clip there. So he's a great player and he adds a lot to their team, but it's definitely a team versus team, not an individual matchup.
Right, you guys are up double digits in the second half, and then they tie it with about 8 minutes left. What was going through your mind when they did tie it?
I think at each individual timeout, I kept telling our guys that they're going to make a run, be ready, and Coach Peaches, he knows a team like that, they've had success in the past, and they're not going to just go away and lay down. So I knew we were up 12, and they made that little spurt. I knew it's going to get close. I didn't know how close, but we weathered the storm. As long as we stayed together, we had a chance. And Nate was 9 of 11 from free throw. Jamari made a big one. So Jimbo made a couple huge post-ups after turning it over. He responded tremendously. So it was great. Everyone responded. We stayed together.
Coach had Nate with the double-double. He was pretty much controlling the board. What does that do for your team?
It just gives you a lot of confidence, when he's going after the ball, a miss. I feel like he's a good chance. And I think he's maybe the best athlete in the league. So when it's a defensive rebound, I see him jumping up there, I feel pretty confident that he's going to get it. And he's really good offensively too, just around the basket, and putting pressure around the rim and making his free throws. So I think that's a good step forward.
Coach, what do you think was the difference between tonight and Saturday's loss to UCF State?
We shot the ball better. We defended better tonight too. That was where our focus, getting back to that. They were one of the best offensive teams in the country. And at one point, we were 1 for 11 from three, I believe. With the last 4. I think they were 1 for 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. I looked down. I was like, oh, we're doing a good job tonight. And it's not just it's not letting them get a lot of attempts. And so I'd say we did a good job there. And you know what? Santa Barbara's going to be tough to do for him to be on that floor. I think they're very talented and well coached as well.
Questions? Thanks, guys.